Good evening and welcome to Weekend Update. I'm your host, Eric Farmer. Today is Saturday, June 14th, 2025. And yeah, things are starting to get crazy again. I know lately we've been talking about how nothing's going on. But yeah, now all of a sudden everything is going on. And yeah, gives us something to talk about. It's interesting. We got riots. We got a war with Israel against Iran. And yeah, all kinds of interesting developments happening. You know, we knew it was going to happen. Shit was going to break loose. I knew sooner or later this Israel-Iran thing is going to kick off. And no. It looks like it's kicking off. They're firing bombs at each other, missiles, and it's only a matter of time before the U.S. is involved. It's kind of the ratcheting up of World War III here. So yeah, not very good news, but we knew it was going to happen, right? We knew that this was going to happen. And the riots in L.A. kicking off. Yeah, interesting shit going on. And finally, here in North America, it feels like summertime has arrived. Finally, man, it's been a cool spring. And now here we are about a week from the summer solstice. And yeah, it's finally starting to warm up, which I'm so happy. Yeah, it's really nice. Where I live, it's really nice. You know, we were hitting 70-degree weather. I know a lot of parts of the country are probably sweltering in the 90s and hundreds. But yeah, it's summertime, baby. It's time to kick off the riot and war season. It's what it is. It's the social unrest and war. That's what we got going on. So fuck yeah. Nice to see y'all. Cheers. Yeah, we've been having some really beautiful weather here. Colorado, just really nice. We're getting some rain. We're getting enough rain. Keep everything nice and green out there. The only problem with that is I'm having to work real hard to keep my yard working every weekend. It's just I got so much yard work to do. It takes a lot of time between mowing the yard, weed whacking, and cutting firewood for next winter. I'm busy all day long, you know. But I don't mind it, you know. I don't mind doing that kind of work. Today, I feel a little, I don't know. Earlier when I first started doing all my yard work, I started to feel like, man, I got no energy. It was just drained. I caught a second wind, and I was able to get most of the work done that I wanted to get done. So, yeah, like every day that I'm not working, I have to get so much work done around the house here. It's exhausting. What can you say? But fuck yeah. I'm back. I took a week off last week. Just trying to conserve on the time, you know. Only get 5 hours a month to live stream now. So I try to maybe take 1 week off every month. Then I could do like maybe a couple 2-hour live streams. But I don't think I'll be doing a 2-hour live stream tonight because hockey season's going on. You know me. It's really big right now. It's amazing series going on in the Stanley Cup Finals. Tied 2-2. Just it's been the most amazing Stanley Cup Finals I've seen in decades, maybe ever. It's probably the best Stanley Cup Final so far. 4 games in. And it's tied 2-2. 3 of the games have gone to overtime. So yeah, it's really been good, and I'm really rooting for Edmonton Oilers to win the cup. Canada hasn't won a fucking Stanley Cup since 1993. It's hard to believe. It really is. Yeah. So that's what's going on. Plenty of stuff going on this week. Fucking LA riots again. That's insane. They're bringing in the Marines. That's unprecedented, I think. First time on U.S. soil that they've deployed the actual military. That's against the Constitution. But they don't give a fuck about the Constitution, man. It says that the military should never be deployed against America. Our own military is not allowed to be on the streets of America against their own people. But, really in America, we don't have any people. We're all just a bunch of every man for himself. No one gives a fuck about the American people. So yeah, I don't know how they justify doing that, because we live in unprecedented times at this day and age. So we need to unleash the Marines against the American people. Yeah, it's not a good situation. So that's happening. Still, I don't know how long it's been going on. I just heard about it last week. That there was riots going on in LA. Because you guys know me, I live under a rock mostly. I don't really know what the fuck's going on in the world. And, it's not that I don't give a shit and I don't want to know. I just don't have the time, or I just don't watch the news really. But I hear about it, Everybody hears about it. In this day and age. Yeah, the world has gotten so fucking weird. I just can't. If you would have told me this is the way the world is going to be, 20 years ago, in 2005, I wouldn't have believed it. I mean, I knew that shit was going to get weird. Everybody knew things was going downhill, but I could have never imagined this shit, man. And how stupid most of the people are. You just go right along with it. What are you going to do, right? You just got to keep on keeping on. Life's a garden, dig it? Fuck yeah. And I'm going to stream for like an hour this week. Man, it's good to be here. Hope everybody's doing well on this Gay Pride Month. Do they call it Gay Pride Month? No, they just call it Pride Month. Because it's about more than just the gays. It's the LGBTQRSTUVWXY. They have a lot of letters in there now. Like every year they add another letter, But yeah, it's their month. They own June. Everywhere you go, there's flags. Flags with an L. So yeah, a lot happening on this Pride Month. Sooner or later, shit was going to kick off, right? But it'll be interesting to see how this Iran-Israel thing goes. I think this ain't the first time that Israel and Iran have been shooting missiles at each other, and it kind of died down. Didn't really escalate too bad. We'll see what happens this time. Hopefully it don't, man. I really hate to see a full-on war with Iran, with China getting involved, and Russia. It just could be, the next step in World War III. I don't say the beginning of World War III because it's been going on ever since World War II ended, I think. There's been one fucking conflict after another. So World War III has just been this prolonged, long time, never-ending war against humanity, really. And it'll be interesting to see how this plays out with this Iran-Israel thing. I'm hoping it doesn't really. Honestly, I'd rather not see a full-on war break out between the U.S., Israel, Iran. Who knows who else is going to get involved in it? I'm sure if the U.S. gets involved with it, and then I'm sure other people are going to get involved. China, Russia, namely. I mean, who else? Who else is going to back up Iran, right? Besides China and Israel, or Israel, no. China and Russia. So yeah, they're the axis of evil, right? Iran, Iraq, Russia, China. But yeah, I think that's what it's that's what it's come down to when they're trying to get rid of the dollar, right? It's economic. The petrodollar, they created this thing called BRICS. And now they want to get rid of the U.S. dollar as, the most powerful currency in the planet. The bankers don't like that shit. If you want to buy oil in this world, you got to use the petrodollar, or else. That's what it boils down to, right? That's what it really happened with people like Saddam Hussein and Muammar Gaddafi. They were trying to buy oil without using the U.S. dollar. They were trying to get around it, and look what happened to them. They made an example out of them. They shoved the fucking sword up Gaddafi's ass. That's what they did to him, man. It's horrible. That's how they killed him, man. They shoved a fucking sword up his ass. Can you believe that? That's so disgusting, man. That's what they do to you. Man, I don't want to go like that, man. I pray to God I don't die by being raped up the ass by a fucking razor sharp sword. That's how they killed Gaddafi, man. Really, Gaddafi was not a bad guy. That's why they killed him. I think he really wanted to help his people, and that's why they killed him. He wanted to give them, resources as human beings, so that they killed him. He wanted to bring water to the desert, so they killed him. You can't bring water to the desert. That's insane. But he had a plan, because it turns out there's a lot of fucking water under the earth. They don't want us to know this, but you go down to a certain depth in any part of the world, there's a whole ocean of water under there. It's universe, all throughout the whole planet. It's called primary water, and that's what Gaddafi was doing. He was going to bring fresh water to his people. For some reason, they just couldn't have it, and he didn't want to use the petrodollar anymore. He wanted to sell his oil to people without using the dollar, basically. Yep, that's what happened to old Gaddafi. When they're really pissed at you, they start pronouncing your name differently. Instead of calling him Gaddafi, they started calling him Gaddafi. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Nice to see y'all. All 7 people here right now. Fuck yeah. Views have been down in the toilet lately. And I can't blame people. I haven't been doing very good live streams. But yeah, it's nice, even to get 50 views, I'm happy with it, man. At least somebody's watching my live streams, I'm not just sitting here talking to nobody. Mostly nobody, but we'll see if anyone shows up tonight, man. They want to chat here. Yeah, that's what's going on, man. Interesting to see how it plays out. Like I say, I know eventually there's going to be a full fucking blown war with Iran. If this is it, going to be it or not. Like I said, it's not the first time in recent history where Iran and Israel have been shelling each other, and then it just kind of died out. That was maybe a few years back when it was this shit's complicated, man. It all ties in with Hamas, fucking Gaza, Israel blames Iran for causing everything. They're supplying all the weaponry to Hamas. So basically, Hamas is part of Iran. So yeah, it's gonna eventually build into a full blown fucking war. Because yeah, I guess Israel attacked them and killed a bunch of people, and with like surgical airstrikes. Yes. And then Iran has been retaliating, firing missiles at Israel. Allegedly, I don't know. It's hard to believe anything, but that's the story that they're putting out there in the media. Well, yeah, shit's heating up for sure as the summer comes. Who knows how big the summer riot season is going to get? It's starting off with a bang. They really fucking got it going over there in LA, right? Interesting. They should pick LA to start off with the riot season after the fire season of last winter of all times of the year. Had a huge thousands and thousands of fucking homes destroyed. In January, but yeah, all year round is fire season now, even here in Colorado. Depending on each year, we have a real dry winter. You get a fire in January because you get a big windstorm, and it melts all the whatever snow is around, and then one little spark, poof. Glen S. What's happening? The Tasmanian Devil. But yeah, shit's getting crazy, man. What do you think's going to happen? I think this time it's probably going to kick off, man. There's going to be a pretty good war. It'll be a full-on war like we saw with Iran and Afghanistan. It could last a long time, The longest war in U.S. history against Afghanistan, right? Over 20 years. It's interesting. It lasted right around 20 years to the day. We're going to plan this war out. We're going to be in there for exactly 20 years. Hey, abandoned citizen in the house. Nice to see you. Fuck yeah. It's like the gang is starting to show up. We'll see what happens, man. It's good. It's definitely going to be interesting. Hopefully it don't, but I think it's got to happen. It's going to happen eventually. It's going to be full on war with Iran. And could be now, could be next year, or 5 years from now. But it's going to happen eventually. I think the writing is on the fucking wall. Israel and the United States backs Israel 100%. It's just Israel is part of the United States, basically. There's a lot of so-called allies, whatever. Hey, Super Dwayne, how you doing? But I haven't been gone. I only missed 1 week, man. I only missed 1 week. But yeah. And it's a lot, and then a lot of shit's happened in that week. So it gives us something to talk about. Summer has finally arrived. That's awesome. But it's not real hot, It feels like summer, though. Oh, we got a guest here. What's up?
Hey,
Dirty
how
Joe?
you doing? Yeah,
Hey, like that haircut, man.
yeah,
Look-
that's fucked up.
Oh,
That's fucked
man.
up. Oh, so how you been? Been up early, so I miss you.
What's that?
I said you keep coming out early, so I keep missing you.
Oh yeah, I've been on early lately. It's the hockey season, man.
Yeah,
I
I
got
thought so, man.
these hockey games, man. And I only got less. I got a lot less time. I only get 5 hours a month.
Yeah. Well, I've been
I'm not
busy.
paying StreamYard their extortion.
Yeah.
Kevin Malloy, how nice to see you. Fuck yeah, dude.
No,
Kevin Malloy, I could throw a rock at his house and I never see him anymore.
I got the chicken coop about halfway done.
Oh yeah. You're
Yeah.
building a chicken coop. Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds like it must be a nice chicken coop you're building.
Well, I think it's the nicest one I've ever seen.
It's like a fucking Taj Mahal for chickens. Wow.
This is the hallway.
Wow.
There's the hallway.
That's huge.
This is the coop.
You gonna fucking go into the egg business?
Yeah, I can't tell you my secret.
Because that's way more than enough room for your own needs.
Yeah. Here's another door. This is my shed part.
You know,
where I brood them, storage shit.
You know what the best kind of chicken coop is? They got these chicken coops they're on wheels, right?
Oh yeah, you ain't moving this
And
son
so,
of a
the
bitch.
chicken shit all over the ground, and then you just roll it, and then you just roll it to another spot, and the chicken shit just goes away. But yeah, I think that's a great idea, though. These chicken coops that are on wheels, so they have to clean up the chicken shit.
That's it.
But yeah, that's nice, man. That's like a Taj Mahal for chickens, dude. It's like a chicken fucking storage unit. We have a garage door.
No, there'll be 4 coops in there. 4 breeding pens.
Damn, that's huge.
And then the shed.
Yeah. Sounds like you're going into the chicken shit business.
Yeah, no, that's chickens.
It's a good thing to do. You got chickens are valuable.
And then you got the hallway here. This is my hallway, so you're out of the weather.
So that, yeah.
I have 2 windows.
You can service
these
the
right
chicken.
here. I gotta build some stairs in here.
Oh yeah.
So
I I could build some
I'll
stairs for
probably
you.
put something like.
I'm a long ways away.
Yeah, I wish you would. But I think something like that in there,
Oh yeah,
and
like a
then
ladder type
there's gonna
stairs.
be a door.
Like a ladder
Then you
stairs.
can come in here, you know.
Uh-huh.
This will be one coop, so there'll be a wall right here.
Dang, that's
There'll be a
nice.
wall here. And there'll be, a couple more walls.
Dude,
And that'll kind of be the roof line.
damn, you're busy motherfucker, aren't you?
That'll kind of be the roof line.
Oh, the roof line. So you got two different pitches.
Yeah, one will be for vent, and that's the sun. So,
Yep, that's the sun, all right.
Yeah.
Speaking about sun, how's the boy doing?
Well, he's doing good.
Yeah. Is out
He
summer
started-
vacation?
Yeah. Last couple of weeks, he's been working every day. He got no love. He wishes he's probably in school.
How old is he now?
15.
15?
15.
15, man.
He'll be
That's
driving
the
my
worst
ass
age,
next
man.
year.
That's when they start going crazy, man.
Oh, he better not.
Yeah.
They're not-
They probably won't. But having you as a
I know
father,
I did.
You'll keep me in mind. Because you're experienced, so you know how to handle it.
Yeah.
You don't want to fuck around with pops. Fuck yeah. Yeah, Kevin, man, I have to fucking make some tacos one of these nights, man. You come over and fucking have some tacos. It's been a while.
Yeah, tacos would be great.
I haven't made tacos in a
Tacos
while.
would be great.
Yeah, I'm sure Kevin loves my tacos too, man.
Yeah.
It's been a while. I think I need to make some fucking tacos. Yeah. So what do you think, man? What do you think about the LA riots?
Well, honestly, I think they're rioting because there was going to be a parade. So I think that's the timing of it. They don't want no one seeing the parade. And then when I started watching the parade, all I see is 100-year-old equipment. I'm like, oh man, they're on horseback.
Oh, you mean
What is this?
Oh, you're talking about the parade for the military?
Yeah, I mean, I know it's a history, but still, I want to see some laser guns, man. Where's the laser guns?
Yeah, they got them. They just don't want us to know about them.
Right. I want to see them sons of bitches flying around on jetpacks.
I want to see them fucking drop a nuclear bomb on that motherfucker.
I want to see Elon riding a rocket. Come on, let's ride a rocket, Elon.
Yeehaw! We'll ride a rocket right into orbit.
Right. Now, that would be a parade, right?
Dude, I've been hearing so much shit about electric cars lately. God damn.
Yeah. No, honestly, I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. I just been busy, and that's
Keeping
about it.
yourself, that's all you can do is keep yourself busy.
Yeah.
Fuck the
Yeah, I
world.
haven't had a beer since fucking I had that stroke or seizure. I was gonna have one today though. Today's like 90 days or something. I was gonna have one. I was like, all right, I'll just do 90 days and then I'll have a beer. But
Yeah,
I never made it to town.
Well, good. So now you go 91 days.
Yeah, I guess. Probably 100. Don't really got a reason to go to town this week.
No?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's my thought. Is I thought, oh, the parade, huh? Maybe that's why they scheduled the riot for today.
I was thinking it was like their version of the Gay Pride Parade.
Right. It's like no one's gonna pay attention to the first parade that we had with the military ever because of the riots. So Why even have a parade?
Right. And, interesting. It's all happening in Pride Month.
Yeah. Oh, I
That's
didn't
just a
even know that.
You didn't know it was Pride
Yeah,
Month?
I have no idea. No. Why the hell would I?
June has been Pride Month for like quite a few years now.
Oh, I thought it was construction month.
No,
I'm Minnesota. I'm Minnesota.
The LGBT took it over. They stole June.
Oh, I thought there was only winter and construction.
Well, now there's Pride Month. So that's the thing. Yeah, did you see the Kevin says you see the charging station at the library that no one uses? Yeah. I wonder how much they spent on that shit. Yeah, they put in some electric car chargers at my local library, which is really close to where I live. And yeah, they're just sitting there. I've never seen a car over there charging. Yeah, electric cars are fucked. You have to be an idiot to get an electric car.
After seeing them all damage and vandalize them electric cars, I think I would park mine in the fucking shed for about 10 years.
But there's a lot of people that can't even find a place to charge their fucking car. They got to wait hours to get their car fucking charged. You imagine that?
They should put a little generator in their trunk. And a few gallons of gas. Yeah, a little generator, and a few gallons of gas.
You ever have one of those radios where you could crank it for a while and then it would play for a while until it ran out of juice?
Oh God!
You could crank the battery and then let it play for a while.
At that point, you might as well invest in some guinea pigs and hamsters.
Yeah, totally.
I ain't doing it, right?
It's ridiculous, you know. The electric car is a big piece of crap, and everybody knows it. But they're trying to force
when Toyota comes out with the first hamstered power fucking car, I'm on board. Let's join up when they got the. But it's going to take Toyota to do it.
A hamster powered car. I'm running on their little hamster wheels.
Yeah, you get 10 miles to one stick of celery.
No, every once in a while you got to replace the hamster, though.
Well,
dude, your hamster's dead, man. What's the matter with my car? Dude, your hamster's died. And from Canada, nice to see you. Yeah. Go Oilers.
Oh shit!
It's getting close to game time, man.
Yeah.
Game 5 of the Stanley Cup.
So is that hockey or football? I thought Oilers were
hockey.
Yeah,
Edmonton Oilers. They're like way up north in Canada, yo.
Yeah. What the hell was Oilers? I don't know.
They used to be the Houston Oilers in Texas. Remember?
Oh,
Houston.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
They don't exist anymore. Now they got the Houston Texans. No, I think the Oilers moved to Indianapolis or something. Or no, they moved to Tennessee. They became the Tennessee Titans. I don't know. I don't follow football anymore. But I
thought there was a football team named the Oilers.
There was.
Fuck. I'm getting old. Oilers. My brain's starting to go fucking fuzzy, man.
No, I don't know how long the Edmonton Oilers have been up there, but if you're not a hockey fan, you wouldn't know.
Yeah, I don't fuck that club.
I know a lot of people from Canada, from Minnesota, and a lot of them are into hockey. You're not one of them.
No. I like the ice, but only when I drill a hole in it.
To catch some good fish for dinner.
Yep, that's it.
Fuck yeah, you got some tasty fish up there in Minnesota.
Otherwise, I ain't breaking my fucking ankles skating around.
What's your favorite fish to eat?
Crappie.
Crappie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've had some there. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
I like trout, man, because that's all we have here in Colorado.
Sunfish are real good too.
I like any kind of trout, especially the trout that has the pink meat.
Oh yeah.
Some trout has the pink.
We got a few
Really?
trout lakes around here,
like
but I never go there.
I'm sure there's trout up
They
there.
they want extra money to go to the trout lakes, so
Yeah.
I don't buy it on the fishing license.
But yeah, here in Colorado, that's pretty much all we got is trout. If you go down to Denver, they got catfish and all that crappy fucking salmon, or not salmon. Yeah, no salmon they got up here in the mountains. And they got, I like catfish. They got bass.
Catfish smoked. Yeah, catfish smoked is real good. Sit and smoke it for a few hours.
Smoke it.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could smoke catfish.
Yeah, you can do that. Oh, you can smoke it. It's pretty oily.
But yeah, I heard that catfish is really, really healthy for you. Even though it's like a bottom feeder. So a lot of people don't like it.
Oh.
I ain't no shit eating bottom feeding fish. They eat dead guts of dead fish, right?
I've ate quite a few of them.
But you're not eating what's in their stomach.
Yeah, I don't go to the races or the fair without ordering some catfish on a stick.
Catfish on a stick. We don't have that here, man.
It's great.
If you go to some of those festivals that they have in the summertime, like food festivals,
yeah,
you could probably get catfish on a steak.
Oh, I'm sure.
You could get like alligator on a stick.
Yeah,
you can get whatever you want on a stick.
Yep. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Well, see, Ann from Canada is obviously rooting for the Oilers too.
Wow.
We just want Canada to win the fucking Stanley Cup. It's been such a long time.
Yeah, they can fill it up then. They can fill it up.
Team has won the Stanley Cup since 1993. God damn it, this is the year. And Florida.
It's the year of disappointment.
Yeah, Florida's really good, man. It's going to be hard.
Oh, where the fuck did they skate around?
Edmonton has to win 2 more games. Edmonton just has to win 2 more games. But so does Florida. So it's like it's the same final they had last year. Florida versus Edmonton, and Florida won last year. And Edmonton has the best player in the NHL. And yeah, it's just, but Florida's got the best team. So it's like the best player versus the best team, and I think Florida has the best fucking goalie. And that's the key right there. It all comes down to goaltending.
Yeah. That's right. I have no fucking clue.
But yeah, if the other team, if the goalie can stop every fucking goal shot, then the other team has no chance to win, right?
Sure. So it's kind of like golf.
Yeah.
Except the ball's flat. And instead of the goalie, you got the caddy.
I didn't know there were goaltenders in golf. Wouldn't that be interesting if there was a
it's the beaver, ain't it? I thought it was the beaver or the groundhog,
The groundhog, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. I saw a video.
Like golf.
It was like some kind of video when I was a kid that it showed this guy hit a perfect shot, right? And it went bang, and it bounced on, and it was heading right to the hole. And then all of a sudden, this coyote jumped out of the woods and fucking grabbed the ball, ran off with it before it went in the hole. Like, what the fuck? What are the odds of that?
He wants to play
I
too.
was gonna get my first hole in one in my whole life. And this coyote jumped out and grabbed the ball and fucking ran away with it.
Denied.
Denied. I would just break my golf clubs and say, I'm never fucking golfing again.
Oh,
I think that's what the guy did in the movie. Yeah. I think it was all set up though, you know.
oh, I don't know.
But it could have been real.
That's funny.
It was funny.
That's funny. Oh man.
Yeah, we're really rooting for the Oilers. The game's coming on soon, man. So if you got a chance to watch the hockey game tonight and root for the Oilers, you know, I pirate the game on the internet. So I usually halfway through the game it quits working. So I can't watch it till the next day in the fucking after I pass out and sleep. I can watch it the next morning on YouTube on the highlights.
Yeah.
But you know, it's amazing that we have this internet today with channels like YouTube and shit that everything you can imagine is there, you know. It's crazy if you think about it. You could type in anything into YouTube and it'll pop up. It's pretty crazy how much fucking shit is on YouTube alone. Not to mention all the other video platforms on the internet. It's mind-boggling how much. How much data is just available at the push of a button. You know, most people don't know how to use it right though. But yeah, it's helped change. It's been a lot of good improvement in life, and it's also been a fucking shit show.
Sure.
On one hand, I love the internet. On the other hand, I fucking hate it. It's ruined the world, you know.
Yep.
In a lot of ways.
Yep, it's done that. That's for sure.
All these fucking zombies walking around looking at their cell phones, you know. Damn, I'm sick of that shit. So you know, like a couple of days ago, I had to go to Walmart, which is kind of a trek for me, and I got to drive like 45 minutes to get there. You know, it's only like 25 miles away, you know, but driving through the mountains, it takes like 25 minutes to get there. And man, just the shit show of traffic and fucking road work. Every summer is just road work. I had to go through 3 road work zones and then get to I-70 and like, you know, I'm like, all right, made it to I-70. Like, well, the first thing I see is like a car pulled over, you know. Damn, yeah, here we go. And there's like two cars pulled over. You know, it's like here we are in the fucking real world.
Well, I'm sure they kept Truman in by road work too.
Yeah. And then I get on the highway, man. You know, you got to get on I-70 for like, I only got to get in there for like 3 miles, which I-70 is like a major interstate, you know. And so I get on, and I'm going like 70 in the slow lane in the 65 mile an hour zone, you know. And so I'm going over the speed limit, and I look at my rear view, and this fucking truck is just fucking hauling ass up behind me. I'm like, oh, fuck. This guy's he must be going at least 80, 85 miles an hour. And I'm like, this motherfucker's gonna run me off the fucking road.
He hit cruise and fell asleep a long time ago.
I just had to step on it, man, or all my little car would go. And I was able to.
Oh, that little Subaru fucking started kicking some camels.
I had to get it up to like 80 miles an hour to stay ahead of this fucking truck in the slow lane in a 65 mile an hour zone. And then I get up. I make it to the Walmart over there in Evergreen, Colorado, which is like a suburb in the foothills outside of Denver, right? It's probably like 15 miles outside of Denver.
Oh man.
I go in there and it's just, man, what a shit show, man. Walmart. No matter which Walmart you go to, it's like the zombie apocalypse in there. You know what I mean? Like people just limping around and like Like, holy fuck. And like people are like pushing their shopping cart while they're looking at their cell phone. This is a thing that I'm noticing now, you know. They're looking at their cell phone while they're pushing their shopping cart through the fucking Walmart. I'm like, get the fuck out of my way! God damn it!
Well,
No, I
wait
didn't do
till all the
what
shopping
they
carts
felt like
have tablet holders, right?
they, and then like, yeah, people are, and then like the employees are just like sitting there yapping with each other in Spanish, you know, and like pushing a cart or like, you know, like a rack of whatever up the aisle, like in slow motion, while they're talking to the other person in Spanish. Like, you know, they don't give a fuck about their job. I can't blame them, you know.
Pays either way.
Yeah, they're just sitting there like slowly walking up the aisle, talking to each other, you know, gossiping or whatever, looking at their cell phones. And then there was another woman that worked there, and she's looking at her cell phone while she's pulling the thing up the fucking aisle. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in the world today? I'm losing it, man. Everywhere I look,
Oh, no.
and then there's like traffic jams in the aisles because like it's insane. I think,
Oh, they don't know. Switching lanes in Walmart, huh?
what the hell is going on, man? God damn,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
you know, it's the cell phone, man. It's really fucking up people's minds.
Yeah, they're slow to think.
And just the average person nowadays is just a fucking moron, man. You know, they're just, I don't get it.
Yeah, I noticed that.
People are so fucking dumbed down. It makes the movie Idiocracy seem fucking super intelligent.
No, that's our future.
The people, no,
That's how smart we'll be.
our present
We'll
is
be
even
geniuses.
present
Yeah, that's
is
why our
worse than
future
that
will be
movie.
geniuses.
I don't know, man. It was
No, we've always gotten dumber.
It was a fucked up trip over to Walmart this week. And yeah, I usually go early in the morning on the weekends, and it's not like that. With this
Yeah,
time,
I bet.
But this time I had to, yeah, because you know idiots don't come out early in the morning on the weekends too much.
Yeah.
But I was forced to go there like in the like 3 o'clock on a fucking Wednesday. Oh my god!
Oh, yeah, I never go that late. I always go earlier.
Yeah,
Never go that late.
all the idiots come out in the afternoon and the evening, right? I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I never seen so many zombies walking around there.
You got to get there before 10.
This one guy had 2 cell phones, and he was fucking with 2 cell phones.
Yeah.
As he's fucking pushing his cart up the aisle.
Man.
Damn. And I'm
He's talking to his girlfriend and his wife.
You can hear me. Man, I'm like, you people are fucking idiots.
Just let me out of here.
Fucking looking at your cell phone while you're shopping. Jesus Christ. Come on.
I just came for the roasted chicken.
Get the fuck out of my way.
I want to eat this while it's hot.
I just want to start bashing people's carts with my cart. Bam! Bam! Fucking go look at your cell phone elsewhere, man.
Oh. Just make sure to buy a roll of duct tape before you do that.
I'll just be, oops, I'm sorry.
Yeah, throw some duct tape on it.
I was looking at my cell phone, even though I don't even have one.
Oh, man.
I can just look at my iPod. Yeah, this is my cell phone. That motherfucker was looking at his cell phone, and we had a collision here in Walmart.
Oh, shit.
It was a pedestrian accident.
Oh.
That's the world we live in.
Yeah, did you hear that? Did you hear Minnesota lost a couple
Hope things are
Minnesota
going well.
lost a couple representatives today. Do you hear that?
Who?
Minnesota lost a couple representatives today.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, they were assassinated.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Where?
And you know who appointed them? They know who the assassin was. He got away. I don't know if they caught him yet, but they know who he is. And he was a Democratic appointment for Tim Walz appointed him, the governor. And he was dressed as a police and in a police car. And he got away. He got away.
That just happened?
Yeah.
Dude,
This morning.
Crazy shit's happening. All kinds of crazy
This
shit's
morning.
happening all over the world. They're
Yeah.
fucking, they're unleashing fucking chaos.
Just thought I'd say that if you didn't know that. Yeah.
No.
Minnesota lost 2 representatives.
Wow.
Yeah.
All kinds of
They were
right.
voting. The representatives were not going with, and they were voting against. They were Democratic representatives, but they were going against the party for health care for the immigrants and everything, and they were just assassinated by Tim Walz. Tim Walz appointed the man that assassinated, from what we understand.
Sounds like a hell of a shit show to unravel.
Welcome to America.
Yeah, we'll see how this all plays out.
Feel like we're in Central America right now.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's really crazy vibe going on right now.
Yeah.
There's riots breaking out all over the country, mostly in LA.
Yep.
Israel and Iran are fucking about in a full-on war.
Yep.
So yeah, it should be.
Hey, I got 37.
The next few months
I got 37 chickens. I'm trying to get ready, guys. I got 37 chickens. I would have had another 12, but it's fucking in there when I was out here working on the coop here. Boot killed like 12 chickens, man. That little fucking dog, that bastard, he fucking went in there and he killed one of them.
Your dog did?
Before we caught him. It's like, why don't you just sit and eat one? You even have to kill all the
Oh, it's more fun to kill them all.
Right, that's what he did. Yeah, so I'm down to 37 now.
Did your dog killed him?
Yeah, the dog. They were sitting inside in a box, right? Yeah, the fucking dog.
He killed 13?
And he killed 12 of them.
12? Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, that's gnarly.
Yeah.
Fucking mass murder.
Bastard. I know, that's what I said.
You could have just killed
you son of a bitch.
I would have shot that dog dead.
I just happened to walk in just off happenstance, too. I just walked in and I'm like, there's fucking chickens on the floor. What the fuck?
Dogs like chicken too, Kevin says. Fuck yeah. But no, if they really liked chicken, he would have just killed one and ate it.
That's what I said. Why couldn't you just do that? I would have left you alone, you bastard.
Fun for a dog to kill the chickens. Dogs are just ruthless killers, man. What do you say?
So that happened this week.
Damn. And you let the dog live?
Yeah.
You didn't get rid of him?
Who the hell would want a chicken slayer?
Especially if you got a lot of chickens.
Fucking bummed me out though, man. Totally wiped out the astrolots.
So now man. You got to keep that dog away from your chickens.
Apparently.
Yeah, I've seen some dogs kill some chickens before, man, but
yeah,
never 12. Fuck.
Dude, it was like 12. It had to have been. I don't know. I was only outside for about an hour.
You know?
And he was howling and everything before that. So he probably did all of that in like 5 minutes,
Oh yeah.
10 minutes, maybe.
Don't take
Yeah,
the dog.
you know.
The dog kill a chicken
And
like
I
that.
just happened to walk in right in the midst of it.
You probably would have killed them all.
Well, yeah, there would have been. Yeah. There would have been 48. There would have been 48 dead chickens.
Oh, it was.
I'm glad it was only 12.
It would have been worse than what the government does. We got to kill all your chickens because of bird flu, right? You heard of that?
Yeah.
They were trying to destroy fucking chickens just because the bird flu is spreading around. So yeah, that's why the price of eggs went through the fucking roof, right? And now it's come back down some. It was up to like 12
yeah, but they're still fucking expensive.
It was like $12. Yeah. So when they bring it up to $12 a dozen, you don't mind paying $6 a dozen anymore, right? That's how it works.
Right. When they should be fucking 99 cents.
And 5 years ago, it was like, 99 cents a dozen. 20. That's why I looked it up. It was like, fuck, I can't believe it. I just watched the price of eggs just go up and up and up and up. And I was like, what the fuck's going on here? One day, I never really paid attention to the price of eggs until one day I looked at it. It was like a dozen eggs, $6.50. I'm like, what the fuck?
I paid attention.
What the fuck? $6.50 for a dozen eggs.
Yeah.
God damn. And then it went all the way up to like almost $12 at my local.
It was $20 for a 30 pack. I've seen it that high here. It was $20 for a 30 pack.
Yeah, they got to the local grocery store up here in the mountains. It got to like almost $12 a dozen. Like a couple months ago. And then since then, it just dropped back down. I think the chicken population has rebounded, I guess, or whatever. But they had to kill a bunch of fucking chickens. Apparently,
I still got the nicest coop I've ever seen.
See, wake your ass up. WW3 incoming. Yeah, I think he's right. I'm afraid he's right.
Possibly.
Recent fucking round of bullshit.
Yeah,
still going on in Ukraine. You know, shit's just gonna escalate until fucking US gets involved and then China gets involved. Dun, 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 dun. Oh well, man, I feel bad for the younger generation, man.
Yep.
They got to deal with it.
Half of them are so inept too.
I got a few good years in life.
It ain't. I don't think it's like anyone's got the fighting spirit. You know that they really.
No.
They got the anger. They got the anger, but they don't got the fighting.
They don't even want to hold down a job.
No, we're fucked.
Yeah, we're fucked.
You know, I think it's because everyone forgot. Life's supposed to suck. Life's just supposed to suck. Everyone forgot that. They think it's supposed to be fucking, I don't know, great or something.
Yeah.
No. It's supposed to suck.
But why?
With moments of happiness.
That way?
Well, probably because we suck. It's that simple.
I think it goes deeper than that. I mean, humans were put on this planet to fucking suffer, for sure.
Yeah, struggle. It's a struggle. You should have moments of happiness, and that's all you really need. Everything else should be a struggle. Otherwise, you don't grow. If you become complicit, you don't do anything. Stagnant.
Right.
Stagnant makes bad water.
Yeah, I can see that point of view. Humans need to do things, but I don't know. I think the way the world is, man, is just it's just too harsh on people, man. I don't know.
Oh no, it could be way better. We shouldn't be paying for a lot of things.
But I guess
maybe not even be paying. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the whole monetary system that we live in.
Yeah,
it's designed
it's pretty evil.
to benefit the few. It's obvious.
Yeah.
If we can't have a few really, really wealthy people in this world, what the fuck is the point?
Yeah, no, it's bullshit. Yeah, but I don't have no idea, man.
No, I mean,
but I know if you could fucking power my toaster, and it would only cost me a penny instead of $1.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be a lot better.
Yeah, it sucks, and they just everything just keeps getting worse. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Everything just keeps getting more and more and more expensive. Every time you go to the grocery store, you got to pay more for less.
Oh yeah. When there should be gardens everywhere.
It's basically economic warfare against humanity, man.
There should be huge communal gardens everywhere. Produce, you should walk into your grocery store, and produce is something you should not even have to pay for. Because there's so much of it. You shouldn't even have to pay for produce.
I got to go out there and cut my fucking yard down to keep it from overgrowing.
Right. I mean, pay for a can of beans or a can of lasagna or something, sure, but you shouldn't have to pay for a stock of salad.
Like Parsifal says, that it's the tiny hats, and they want everybody to believe we're living in scarcity all constantly.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. Even though we live in a world of abundance, they make people believe in scarcity, so that we have a shortage of this and a shortage of that. Everything's a goddamn shortage. When there's the world is full of nothing but fucking abundance.
Yep. No, that right there would change the world. If you just made produce free,
but scarcity benefits the few. It benefits the wealthy. That's why it's created, so they can keep all the power to themselves and keep everybody their slaves. Basically.
Yeah, we're their bitches.
Even people like Trump and Elon Musk are their bitches.
Yes, we're all their bitches.
Even people like that, even the billionaires that you know about in the world are. They're not the real power of the world. They're puppets on a string.
It's the lizard people, man. It's the lizard
Whatever it is. It's not the people that are put on in the spotlight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The people that are put in the spotlight are puppets to.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't get that by now, you're fucking idiot.
Yeah.
There's no hope for you.
Some just got browner noses than others.
Yeah. So there you go. They put in a hell of a control mechanism on this planet. That's very impressive, and it works really well. The way
Eric,
the whole population under control.
Hey, it's great talking to you, bud. I'm gonna probably head in, and I know you're gonna watch the game soon. So, anyway, I'll stop by next week.
Next week, man. We can have a nice
guys again. Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you, Eric, and chat there. I seen you. I haven't looked at chat in a bit, but that's all right.
So good to see you. Thank God.
Take it easy. Oh yeah.
We were concerned about you there. We were a
Oh,
little
dude, I'm
concerned.
still kind of slow. You know,
Uh-huh.
my brain doesn't feel like it's working as fast. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I
But
mean, mine either, but
whatever.
probably doing a little better than you. But
Yeah, baby.
hey, Ken Rotman in the house.
Hey, Ken.
Yeah, we're getting ready to wrap it up. And
Yeah.
everybody, Ken, everybody for stopping by. Next week, we're going to do like a 2-hour stream. So
Oh, man. 2 hours?
I think so.
Oh, shit.
We're going to see what happens, man.
All right.
Love you, everybody. We'll talk to you guys next week.
All right,
Have a
bud.
great fucking week.